And good morning. Welcome to today's races here at Laurel Park. I'm Stan Salter. There's Keith Fustel out by the historic Laurel Park paddock. Beautiful weather today, but we had that big rainstorm late yesterday afternoon. We had to cancel race 9 in the best interest and safety of the horses and jockeys and everybody. So a lot of rain yesterday. No turf today, but the main track is fast. We have a nice carryover in a Rainbow Pick 6. It's Stronach 5 Friday. We'll get to all that, but let's talk about yesterday. And then we have a big weekend coming up. It's Preakness Prep Weekend this weekend here at Laurel Park. But we were off the turf yesterday, but still some decent prices on a Thursday afternoon, Keith.
Yeah, and we happen to strike with the biggest price of the day at $9.80 inside risk, right? With Charlie Marquez battled back to the rail. I tell you, a little anxious moment there. He lost his whip top of the stretch. He was making that bid in between horses. Charlie getting a little bit flashy there, twirling the whip. It went sailing, Stan, but he was able to come back under the old goggle encouragement, right? Grabbed the goggles and went to town.
Did he really?
And got it done, yeah. So there it was, inside risk.
All right, let's talk about this weekend here. We have 4 $100,000 stake races this Saturday, 5 $100,000 stake races on Monday for Labor Day. First race post time Monday's 12:40. First race post time this Saturday, Kentucky Derby Day, is 12:10. We have 4. We talked about the 4 stakes on Saturday. Monday's card is out. I have my picks done for Monday. What a card we have Monday. The feature is going to be race 7 on Monday. The Federico Tessio going 9 furlongs on the main track. That's a win. And you're in for Preakness 145 October 3rd at Pimlico. Todd Pletcher has a nice Super Saver colt in there. Happy Saver. Trevor McCarthy gets the mount on Happy Saver. And I picked that horse on top in the Tessio Monday, Keith.
He's going to be a single for a lot of people. I lined up at 1 to 2. Maybe I was a little strong, but the race last out was super strong. I mean, beat older horses, did it with something left. This horse is a horse I believe is going to stretch out and appreciate even more ground. So as he matures, but yeah, good luck getting past him.
All right, so that's the Tessio. The Henry Clark on Monday has Dr. Mounty in there for the Hall of Famer Shug McGahee. Dr. Mounty, a stakes winner here at Laurel Park on the turf. So I put that horse on top. Forrest Boyce should get a nice ground-saving trip on the 7-year-old Dr. Mounty.
I agree with you there, Stan. Dr. Mounty certainly likes Laurel. I want to say he's 3 for 4. I don't have the PPs in front of me, but he doesn't mind a little giving the ground. I think we're still going to have that on Monday's card. And nobody in really great form in that race. So I think advantage to him coming back to what looks like his favorite turf course.
And then we have the Hall of Famer Billy Mott. He's going to have one of the favorites in the 3-year-old filly race, the Weber City Miss, going a mile and a 16th on the main track. That's a win. And you're in for Black Eyed Susan, the Grade 2, which is going to be on Preakness Day this year. Grand Cru class for Billy Mott, a Bernardini 3-year-old filly. She's galloping both her races. 87 Buyer with that last win when she won by 4 against Allowance Company. So that looks like a real nice 3-year-old filly by the Preakness winner, Bernardini.
Yeah, let her get away at a good price in debut. And Mott's been with the 3-year-old horses. He's been doing the fillies, especially on the dirt. I think he's like 23-24% first time out. Got away at a good price and just came back and really looked good. She has a habit of drifting, Stan. Likes to wander a little bit in the stretch, but going to be a short price and draws beautifully to the rail with that speed.
All right, so that's coming up this weekend, but let's talk about today. It's Stronach 5 Day here at Laurel Park. It paid $27,000 last Friday. It paid $47,000 2 Fridays ago. What's it going to pay today? There's the lineup. Starts Laurel Park, race 7 here at Laurel. Then leg B is Laurel Park, race 8. So the leg A starts at 4:05. So start having your tickets ready by 4 o'clock. All right, leg B is Laurel, race 8. Leg C is Gulfstream Park, race 10. And leg D is Golden Gate Fields, race 2. Leg E, Laurel Park, race 9. There'll be a popular single in leg E of the Stronach 5. Laurel Park, race 9. That's a 4-horse field on the main track. And Cal Lynch is going to have a 1 to 5 favored in there. The 5, Silent Malice with Trevor McCarthy. You think I'm right at 1 to 5 in that race?
I do not. I think Hard Sting is going to get a lot of play here, Stan. We saw this move, Lasix, gelding, or blinkers, the other day with a horse for Stronach stable. This horse has a race 2 back. I know he's coming off layoff, but Dale does well off layoff. I think it's going to be a little bit tighter than I could see maybe 4 to 5, maybe 3 to 5. Silent Mouse. Hard Sting's going to be tough. He's my top selection in there.
All right, so that's leg E of the Stronach 5. Let's show you the pick 6 carryover today. It's going to start race 4 on the 9-race program. There's the carryover in today's Rainbow Pick 6, a little over 4,800. Tim Tulloch, I have a ticket for that. Let's show you the track and weather conditions off the turf today. But beautiful weather right now. It's nice and comfortable. Temperature is somewhere in the 80s. I think it was 82 yesterday as well. So maybe it's 82 again today. But no turf. Main track is fast and should be perfect today. Right, Keith?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Plenty of moisture in this track, tightened up. I think we're going to have a pretty glib track today. You know, it looks very good. That turf course looks great. We just need the sun to stay out. Extended forecast does look good, Stan. Looks very good.
All right, good stuff. Let's show everybody how you can watch and bet all the action with your favorite ADW First Bet and Express Bet. Use promo code SportiveKings. Get that $10 credit and up to a $500 bonus. First Bet users have free access to the best features in horse racing, including the main one, betting, live video, and replays for more than 300 tracks. So don't miss any of the action with First Bet. Let's get right to it here. Race 1 kicks off the popular early Pick 5. Mandatory payout on the early Pick 5. Industry low, 12% takeout. I have a ticket for the early Pick 5. Let's check it out. $48 ticket. You can study this ticket and my Stronach 5 ticket. My picks for today and tomorrow. They're on the website, laurelpark.com. Underneath the handicapping section, a lot of press releases went out yesterday about all the stakes races this weekend. So keep up with all the latest Maryland racing news with all the press releases on the website, laurelpark.com. So there's my ticket. My single comes in race 2. The 5 Belfour is going to be a very popular favorite in race 2. I don't think they can beat Belfour for Jerry Robb and the X-Man. So I key on the 5 Belfour in race 2. I'm 4 deep here in the opener with the 1-3. 5-7. Let's check out race 1. Race 1 off the turf, 5.5 furlongs on a fast track, 25,000 starter allowance condition here. Filly mares 3 and up. Never won 2. Lifetime, the 1 positive force stays in this race for trainer Jamie Ness. 3-year-old filly by Flashback, Jevion Toledo. Toledo had a win yesterday. He's your second leading rider with 35 wins. He's 2 back at Caramanos. Caramanos, your leading rider with 37 wins. Let's show you Positive Force's last race up at Monmouth, August 23rd. I know it was on the turf. We're on the dirt today, but she runs a big race. She runs a lifetime best, and I just wanted to show you this race because it shows you that she is in good recent form. She had a big maiden score on the main track at Parks last June. So turf, dirt, doesn't matter. This is a nice little 3-year-old filly for Jamie Ness.
Yeah, definitely showed a little bit more versatility there, right? Stan with the ability to sit off the pace, save ground, wanted to go outside, came back in, very willing to the wire. I think a good break is necessary to get some early position. I don't think she necessarily needs the lead, but I think she's going to bring a finish in here, barring any kind of early trouble.
All right, so I put her on top. You have the 5 on top here. Bluefield was an impressive debut winner for Justin Nixon with the bug. Charlie Marquez. Marquez back aboard today, so you're getting a nice light weight assignment here, 116 for Bluefield. So I use her as well.
Yeah, I like the way she relaxed and took the pressure, never panicked, and was able to kick away from that field. Just a so-so field, but that experience is going to mean a ton against this field today. Just to her inside, Inspired Gem has that Charlestown 4.5 speed, wants to whistle right out of there. I think you're going to see, Charlie and Bluefield just take that measuring approach around the turn, go on attack, maybe mid-turn, and hopefully be able to kind of outfinish Positive Force. 5-1 for me, the old Jack Harmon to get you started.
All right, yeah, Dale Capuano has a Mucho Macho Man filly in here gloriously for Stronach Stable. The blinkers go on this filly today. Xavier Perez rides. Last few have been on the turf, but are better form on the main track. She had a nice win last May down at Gulfstream, going a flat mile on the main track. So she'll be dead fit for the 5.5 assignment today.
Yeah, serious little move here. Dropping down, gets in for the tag here for the 25. Is she really a 5.5 type on the dirt? I don't know, but I think she's obviously faced better, and the blinkers on will keep her honed in a little bit, but better. I think she's got the stamina to kind of maybe just chase and grind against this field. Yeah, probably can't leave her out of the exacta. So it looks awfully chalky though. Can't get the other ones there. Yep.
All right, so race 1 kicks off the early Pick 5. The early Pick 4 starts in race 2. You like the early Pick 4 today, Keith. Let's check out your ticket and see how you play it.
Yeah, $6 ticket and just keep hammering away, I guess. We got to get a couple singles home, though, Stan. Belfour to get you started in race 2. Race 3, Successful Zip for Kieran McGee. Race 4, we spread a little deeper, 1, 4, and 6, and then 4 deep in the 5th. 4, 6, 8, and 10. The 8 Charm City Band is my top selection there, going first time for Hugh McMahon. Going to be a shorter price. We need some kind of value to hit in the 4th and the 5th, though, Stan, to boost that ticket. I could not find any kind of real wild long shot this afternoon.
Okay, all right, good stuff. Very affordable early pick 4 play there. Starts in race 2. We're going a mile and a 16th on the main track. This race originally carded on the main track. Nice group of 8,000 starter allowance runners. Optional claiming 16,000. Looks like trainer Jerry Robb, who has one of the highest win percentages of the summer meet. Robb having a big meet. And they trained, it looks like him and No Guts, No Glory Farm hit a home run with this claim. They claim Belfour, the 6-year-old son of Super Saver, for $5,000 when Belfour was dropping into that race from 2 other than Allowance Company. He galloped that day for the beaten nickel and a big win by 7 lengths at this level. First off to claim, he gets a big 88 Beyer speed figure, a lifetime best last out for the 5 Belfour. So we both have him on top. You found a stat here, a very strong stat for trainer Jerry Robb. Let's check it out and see what you have here.
Yeah, the last 3 years on the dirt, 4 for 8, 50%, and 6 for 8 in the money. Second off the claim following a win, and Belfour, battled inside and just kicked away from a pretty good field. VIB Co. we've seen has beaten some of these in here, but Belfour, shorter field, mile and 16th, will get position, a stalking trip. Kind of like the 2-back win when he overcame trouble for 5. It's a little better group, and we saw what he did last time. He just rolled away from that group. VIP Co's not a bad horse, and he kind of just made him look silly.
All right, we have that video from August 13th.
Okay.
My apologies.
Sorry.
We should have done the video, then the stat, but that's all right. We can do stat video. It's
Yeah.
all good. Belfour, here he comes. He galloped last out. I was on a muddy track. He gets a fast track today. He's a 4-time winner on a fast track.
Yeah, no problem contesting the pace inside, Stan. And when X-Man says go, boy, does he give it all. He just pulls away with something, left. It looks like he wins by 7, 88 topping. Will he come down a little bit off of that? That stat kind of says no. The way Jerry Robb can kind of off these claims, he holds form with his horses. So Belfour to me, right back at a short price. General Patty though, General Patty's a trier. Rigateri, a fixture here for many a year.
Yep.
He's kind of basically been up at Delaware for a long time, but you can't disregard General Patty. He'll be kind of sitting there hoping some kind of duel develops because I think the one's going to bring speed, but General Patty can definitely rally into it this afternoon.
All right, so the 5 Belfour going to be a popular favorite in race 2 to kick off that early pick 4. Race 3 comes off the turf. We're going 5.5 furlongs on the main track here in the 3rd, claiming 12,500 3-year-olds and upward. I go with the 1, Boppin' and a Weavin' for trainer Michael Gorham. Trevor McCarthy ends up on the 1 here, this 8-year-old by Bop. And 5 wins on the turf, but he also has 5 wins on the main track. And he's in good form. He has early speed. I think McCarthy's going to try to get a sharp break here on this 8-year-old veteran, get right to the front, and see if he can lead him all the way.
Looks like the 1 or the 3 in here, Stan, to me, to win this particular race. Fly Dubai, you've got in the mix. They're going to have to come back to him, I believe. He's got some dirt numbers that work, but Boppin' and Weaving's quick. That was a good try against Mata in that race back in June. But successful Zip, as horse I like. He goes second time gelding, first off the claim for your Kieran. I think he can hound Boppin' and Weaving and kind of put him away late. So 1, 3, 3, 1 for me. The 8's going to need a little bit of a setup, I believe.
All right, the 3 Successful Zip gets jockey Yomar Ortiz to ride today. Ortiz, having a nice summer meet. He had a win yesterday. So Yomar Ortiz on the 3 Successful Zip. So we like the same 4 horses, it looks like there in the 3rd. Let's turn the page here. Race 4 kicks off the 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. Nice carryover today to get you going for the weekend. A little over 4,800. Tim Tulloch has a ticket for today's Rainbow Pick 6. Let's check it out, see how he plays it. $48 ticket. He has a single in race 8. Let's check it out here. Race 8, that's a nice allowance race for filly and mares. 5.5 on the main track. The 3 Nightlife from the Eddie Coletti barn. Joan Rosado rides the 3 Nightlife. I have that filly on top as well in race 8. So that's a nice allowance race for filly and mares. Maryland breds there in race 8. Let's take a look here. He's 5 deep here in race 4. We also kick off the rolling super high 5 here in the 4th. That's a low 15% takeout. We have it every race with 7 or more horses. So here we go, race 4, 6 furlongs on the main track. Maiden claiming 25,000 3-year-olds and upward. I go with the heavy favorite here, the 6, Extremely Exclusive for trainer Steve Clasaris. Julian Pimentel, top 5 leading rider this summer. Pimentel rides his 3-year-old in good form. A good effort on the turf 2 starts ago, and even better effort on the main track last out here at Laurel August 15th. Same situation. It came off the turf that day. Still a good 7-horse field, and he runs a lifetime best number, 68 Beyer speed figure last out for the favorite here. Extremely exclusive.
Marked improvement over that prior dirt try in an off-the-turf event at Gulfstream Park. Most recent try for Caceres. Cool Hand Coupe, the winner of that race, Dan, was a Sabelli runner. They didn't run anything great on the dirt, just out of nowhere kind of ran a big number. You see the 4 and the 6, they both ran on the same day, Stan. The 6 a little quicker early, a little weaker late, but second off the bench, first time Claudio. Maybe we can get the 6 to carry that speed a little bit further and pull a slight upset over the 4.
Yeah, the leading trainer Claudio Gonzalez, he had a win yesterday. His 21 wins for the summer meet. He gets Victor Carrasco. This filly's quick, a 4-year-old daughter of Street Magician, so she'll be in front. Pimentel going to try to run her down on the favorite. We both like the 1 and the 7 as well. The 7 man-up dude for Bobby Plummer. Alberto Delgado rides, and this filly, this gelding by Daredevil, he was a good second against Maiden 40 last out up there at Delaware. So this probably isn't really a drop today, maybe a lateral move from that Maiden 40 to this race today.
Agreed. I think that Jack Albert's best thing to do is maybe settle and rate a little bit. I don't know if he wants to go firing out, chasing the speed of the 6, but he could maybe make a little run into it and grab a piece. And the 1, Malibu Heaven, I think was entered maybe a race last week. It might have come off the turf or entered for turf, but the bottom side screams turf. The mare was great, 3 stakes placed by Malibu Moon, though. We know they can run on anything. Gets Charlie Marquez. Barnes doing quite well. This is I think the lone sibling was 0 for 1, so not a lot to go on from that, but certainly got to respect the barn, the way she's come out of the gates.
Yeah, a couple of nice wins this summer for trainer Madison Myers. All right, let's get a quick commercial break. Late pick 5 starts in race 5 today. Stronach 5 starts in race 7. We'll check it all out right after this.
By 3, by 4, and moving away.
All right, good to see the former Preakness runner Mucho Macho Man doing well as a stallion. Preakness 145, less than a month away. First Saturday in October at Pimlico. Here we go, race 5. We kick off the late pick 5 in race 5. No carryover. They hit it yesterday. But as always, that 12% takeout. I'm going to wait for the Stronach 5. I have an early pick 5 and a Stronach 5 ticket today. Stronach 5 starts in race 7. Let's take a look here at the 5th. We're off the turf in race 5, going 5.5 furlongs on a main fast track. Maiden claiming 40,000 3-year-olds and upward. And I go to the 10 here. Chauffeur from the Katie Voss barn. Jevion Toledo rides his 3-year-olds on a street sense. A good second on the main track last out August 7th. Let's show you the race from last June. It shows you Chauffeur can make a nice rally. Now, this race last June was on the turf. He was covered up in traffic turning for home, but he runs a big effort. We're on the main track today. He ran well on the main track last out. So it's a nice horse that's coming along here. Took him a few races to figure it out. But I think Katie has this Maryland bred in good form right now.
And Stan, it looks like he wants a sprint, doesn't he? He kind of had a little speed ease back in this race and kept on very willingly to the wire behind Faya. Faya's just been on fire. I think that recent win was like a 98 or something. Interesting to see what he's up to right now. But yeah, Chauffeur. I think he wants a sprint. I think he's going to settle and make a rally into this.
All right, so I have the 10 on top. You have the 8 on top here. Charm City Band was entered main track only for this race by Hugh McMahon. Rosado rides a big second here at Laurel last December, and then had a clunker last January. Hasn't run since last January.
Right.
A barn change here now in the Hugh McMahon barn, and he's a solid 19% from a large sample of horses. First time in his barn. So the 8's going to be live. I use the 8 as well.
Yeah, shows a positive ROI, I believe, with this kind of move. The mare was good on the dirt, 4 for 9 sprinting, made 160,000, almost up to about an 80 buyer. But faced some really quick horses. Carry times, if you remember, was very, very fast for Ferris Allen. That second race in the career back in December was awfully good. I think the barn change here, I think this horse is going to move up a little bit. The works indicate he's sitting ready to rock and roll. Charm City Band, the one to catch in the 5th.
All right, the 6 in here, Deshackled for Hammy Smith. Xavier Perez rides, was in front in the stretch last out, going a mile. Got a little tired, finished 3rd. Now we cut back to 5.5 today, so Deshackled should be a major factor in the final strides.
He's ran hard. He hasn't run extremely fast, but he's really given good efforts. He's been kind of softened up in through some paces that have been pretty good. He's going to have to deal with that other speed type again if Charm City Band comes out there rocking. So he's going to be to the inside of him. Maybe he'll take back and try to go around. We'll see, or will he take it right to the 8? But he could be a victim of that speed again, and maybe just soften a little bit late. But he has definitely tried in some of his races.
And we both used the 4 Dreaming of Carrots by Gemologist for Kelly Rubley. 2 big races sprinting on the turf this summer. One at Laurel, one at Colonial. Pimentel ride. So if this horse can convert that sharp turf form to the dirt today, he'll be a factor.
First foal out of the mare, Dream Sequence. Dream Sequence was all dirt, 6 for 20. So we got 3 races on the turf. Looks like, from a breeding standpoint, might be going to the best surface. Time will tell. Dreaming of Carrots, another one kind of going to sit poised just off the speed in here. I don't think he's as quick as a couple of these early, but I certainly think he can stalk and make a move into it based on the indications. That bottom side, all sprinting on the dirt.
All right, so nice maiden 40 here. We like the same 4 horses here in the 5th. Let's turn the page. Late pick 4 starts in race 6 today. We're on the main track all day long. We're on the main track. 6.5 furlongs here in race 6, claiming 5,003 and up. Never won 2. Lifetime, I go the 5. Chuck Stream for Kieran McGee. You get 5 pounds off with Charlie Marquez. Went to the front last out. Opened up by 6, going a mile. Got a little tired. Finished 7. Finished 2nd that day, only beaten 2 1/4. Now gets the top apprentice rider of the meet, Charlie Marquez. I like the rider change here for the 5 Chuck Stream, and I like the cut back to 6.5 furlongs.
Certainly looks like it, Stan. He should just go right to the front and keep on going against this group. Looks like he's got a pretty good speed advantage. 6.5, turn it back. Will he be gasping late? I don't know, but the road's going to go through him. I think he at least takes him to about the 16th pole. Singerverse, this whole card, you got a card unfortunately decimated by some scratches. Looking for a little value. Angel Crew's going to pick up the mount here today, all since February, but seemed to be getting a little bit better before the break. And has the ability, I believe, to get to 6.5 and bring a fairly decent run against this group. You got some horses that like to flatten and hang a little bit. 5-card draw will be making a run from mid-pack, as will Talented Dr. B might move up a little bit. This 8 or 2nd off of Oleoff. But yeah, obviously, the horse to beat, Chuck Stream, right to the front. But let's try and hope for a little bit of a price here with Singerverse, trying to will him into the winner's circle.
Oh yeah, Maryland-bred, homebred for Nancy Lee Farms. Good to see that they gave her a little break, and now she's coming back to the race is fresh, so you'll get a nice price there on the 1 Singerverse. Stronach 5 starts in race 7 today. The popular national wager with that guaranteed $100,000 pull, industry low, 12% takeout. Paid $47,000 a couple weeks ago. Paid $27,000 last Friday. Starts Laurel Park race 7, and then leg B's Laurel Park race 8. We're off the turf today. Leg C is Gulfstream Park race 10. Leg D, Golden Gate Fields, race 2. And then leg E, Laurel Park, race 9. Let's check out my ticket for the Stronach 5. It's a $90 play, but remember, this is a $1 minimum wager. So if it was a normal pick 5 with a 50-cent wager, that's only a $45 ticket. So a very affordable play here. It's a $90 ticket because that's a $1 minimum play for the Stronach 5. So it's a little harder to hit, a little more expensive investment to hit. That's why it pays so big. Because that's less winners, so you get a bigger payout. I'm 5 deep here. The race you spread in is leg A of this Stronach 5. It's a maiden 10 going 6 furlongs on the main track. The favorit's just okay in here. It's a wide open race. I go 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, looking for a little price to kick off the Stronach 5. My single is going to come in leg E, Laurel Park, race 9. All right, Leggy, that's a maiden 25 off the turf, going a flat mile, 3 and up. I single on the 5 Silent Malice for trainer Cal Lynch. Trevor McCarthy on the 5 Silent Malice. That's going to be a popular favorite in Leg E of the Stronach 5, Laurel Park, race 9. Let's take a look here at race 7 to kick off this Stronach 5 on the main track. 6 furlongs, maiden 10, 3 and up. Scratch to 3 in the 6 out of this race. A 7 is going to be the favorite. Elusive Motion for Dale Capuano. Could be a big day for Dale Capuano. Weston Hamilton rides his 3-year-old son of Great Notion. A good second 2 starts ago, going a mile. Was in front last out, going a mile. Got a little tired, finished 3rd. So a couple productive races going around the ground. Now we cut back to 6 furlongs today. So Elusive Motion should be well set up and should be dead fit to be the best horse in the final strides here against a soft maiden 10.
Yeah, I tell you, he looked like he had it handed to him on a silver platter last time. Still couldn't get it done. I mean, he was well clear upper stretch. Runner, and he came and got him late. Back to a sprint. He doesn't have that true sprint speed, so he's going to have to chase and kind of maybe hope the field just comes back a little bit to him. This is the race, Stan. Stan, you did the right thing in the Stronach spread. This is the race of the Laurel races. It's going to probably offer the most value. No matter who wins, it's going to offer a little bit more in that Stronach 5. So, yeah, I go out to the outside. Can we get Ricky Buckley home in Favor Maker for Long Valley Stables, LLC? How about it? This horse
ran well last time.
Yeah, transitioned to the dirt and was actually doing a little bit of decent running at the end at 5.5. So I'm thinking, hey, this 6 furlongs just might hit him right in the head. Seville, they're fine on the dirt. I tell you, he's not going to be 75-1 as he was last time out. There's not a whole lot splitting these horses if you look at them buyer-wise or even ability-wise. But Favor Maker, if he just improves a little bit off the dirt debut, I think he can spring a little upset in here.
I think he's live. I use the 9 Favor Maker, so we like the same 4 horses here. My long shot play I use on my Stronach 5 ticket in this race, the 8 Nick Boom, only has to carry 113 for trainer Pat McGill. An okay 3rd 2 starts ago. No good last out, but we cut back to 6 furlongs today, 113. That might help. Yeah. The 8 Nick Boom at a big price.
Yeah, this is a group. They all might get about 10 strides from the wire and just hit the brakes, Stan.
Right.
No, you go ahead. I don't want to break the maiden. So, yeah, this, I'm gonna take a flyer here with the 9. I guess it's not a terrible flyer, but Favor Maker. You don't have your old horse. You went for King Pakai last time. He didn't get it done. So I guess he's in the corner. He's in timeout now, huh, Stan? Did you take a shot with him?
Yeah, I
Corrales?
did. I
last time.
dropping in the maiden 10 last out. He didn't wake up too much,
Yeah.
but see if Ty Liapustina
Right.
can turn him around today. So all right, so go deep in race 7 to kick off the Stronach 5. That's a wide open maiden 10, leg B of the Stronach 5. Laurel Park, race 8, nice allowance feature for the Maryland bred, Maryland sired, filly marriage 3 and up, 5.5 furlongs on the main track. The 3 Nightlife, going to be a popular favorite in here for trainer Eddie Coletti. Joan Mazzato rides this 4-year-old daughter of Into Mischief. She's a Maryland bred. She's been running against second level allowance company. So a nice class relief today, dropping from open second-level allowance company into a restricted first-level allowance race. So Coletti finds a nice spot here for this 4-year-old filly Nightlife.
Yeah, I don't know if Golden Can, the 4, is going to bring the speed that she's shown on the turf to the dirt. So it could be a little bit of a match race up front, Stan, with maybe an Omen who, barring any of that trouble that she had last time, you see the comment broke all the way. I think it's going to be a go kind of deal for maybe an Omen, but Nightlife just kind of to sit just outside her. She's just run against more established fillies and mares, Stan, on the dirt, and has run credible races in doing so. So I take Nightlife. Going to be an awfully short price, 3-2 around the racetrack for me.
All right, so 3-2-5 there.
Okay.
In leg B of the Stronach 5. Trevor McCarthy ends up here on the 2, maybe an Omen. 3-year-old filly ran good last out. McCarthy's won on this filly a couple times, so he knows her. She's probably going to be the main speed here from the inside, right?
I think yeah, they're going to go ahead. Last time out, you see the short comment didn't come away real cleanly, but did enough. I mean, Laurel to bring some finish against that field. So, but the 3 just has run against a lot more saltier sprinters and has done okay in doing so.
All right, so we both have the 3 Nightlife on top in race 8. Let's turn the page here. Leg E of the Stronach 5 is Laurel Park, race 9, off the turf, going a mile. Maiden claiming 25,000 3-year-olds and upwards. A 4-horse field. The 5, the 8, the 9, and the 11. That's it. I go with the 5. The 5, Silent Malice, is going to be a heavy favorite here for trainer Cal Lynch. Trevor McCarthy rides his 3-year-old by Palace Malice. Yes, he was the beaten favorite last out, but that was against Maiden 40 back on July 11th, going a flat mile on the main track. He runs a big second behind Artistic Reason, 62 Beyer speed figure. Now he dropped to the lowest he's ever been in for, Maiden 25. That should do it. That should be enough here for the 5, Silent Malice. So I put him on top.
Okay. I go with the 8, Hard Sting. Hard Sting, the blinkers go on, first time gelding. Big move, maiden special to maiden claimer. I'm not worried about the off time. Dale is fine with these horses coming off of plus 180 days or more going on the dirt. So I tell you, you look 2 back. The race was pretty good. Now, granted, is he going to bring a 76 to the table today? I don't think so. But Sonneman, he came back to win an A other than. Cost basis was a Chad Brown runner. It's run okay recently against better horses. All systems go here, pulling out all the stops, workouts, working forward. The thing with this favorite, Stan, he's had some issues coming out of the gate. He's a little bit sluggish in that first 16th of a mile, and then he kind of puts it together. He's had a habit, though, of hanging late. I think if this 8 gets the advantage and can be in front of him, turn him for him, I think he can fend him off. I think he can turn him away.
All right, well, Hard Sting, a nice homebred here for Stronach Stable. The 9, Ghost on a Mission, a nice homebred as well. A 4-year-old by Ghost Sapper. The blinkers go on the 9 as well. The X-Man rides. No luck at Gulfstream or Belmont. See if Dale can turn this Ghost Zapper 4-year-old around.
And I tell you, Stan, even if you go too deep in the last, if we can talk you into the 8, what do you, $180 ticket? What's this thing been paying, Stan? $27,000, $40,000.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad return on investment. If we can get anything, even if we get 1,000, we're good to go, right? So,
and you're getting a 5-pound weight break on your top pick there, the 8, Hard Sting. All right, so race 9 could be a little tricky. Maybe you got to use the 8 as well. Go 5, 8 there in race 9. Leg E of the Stronach 5s. That's it. We're out of time off the turf today, but still some big money-making opportunities on the main track. Preakness Prep Weekend starts tomorrow. It's Kentucky Oaks Day today down there at Churchill. The big matchup in the Oaks between Gamine, the recent winner in the test at Saratoga, and Swiss Skydiver just won a Grade 1 up at Saratoga. So you got Kenny McPeak with Swiss Skydiver, Bob Bafford with Gamine. That's going to be a nice showdown in the Oaks today. Keith, do you have a pick in the Oaks? I guess I'm going with Swiss Skydiver.
I'm looking forward to it. Gamine, boy, she is wicked fast. Swiss Skydiver, she's just been on the money. I'm going to give you a horse to use in your exactas and tries. The 7 horse, She Dares the Devil. I remember when we were down, it was back in May, right? Swiss Skydiver beats her by 13 at Oaklawn, and I bet her that day at 10-1. This Black Cox runner was stopped basically from the far turn to the 8th pole, finished up well. She's come back and whistled twice. I think she can sit a trip and bring a finish in here. Brad Cox at about 18, 20-1. I'm going to use her into the mix today. She's better than those figures. I truly believe she can make an impact in here.
All right, well, you get a price like that home in your exact. That'll be a nice big payout in the Kentucky Oaks. So good luck today on that. Good luck on your early pick 4 that starts in race 2. Dave Rodman's coming up next with today's scratches and changes. Good luck.
Good luck.